utilizing Newport Coast Recreation Center from 8 to 8:50 a.m. 5 days a week for 7 years was canceled by the Newport Beach Parks and Recreation Management. No one contacted any member of the class or explained any reason for the cancellation. Our class was told by the instructor that Newport Beach had canceled the class contracted with Irvine Valley College as of June this year. Naturally, I wrote my council representative about the class cancellation and contacted the management of Parks and Recreation. Their response was that the decision had been made for various reasons and it was final. Major reasons given were that the rec department wanted to serve a larger age group and that all students who wanted a physical fitness class should go to Oasis. There are approximately 35 class members that span 50 years from 40 to 90. I think that's a pretty large age group. Seniors tend to be financially conservative so that they can survive to the end. Perhaps your Recreation and Senior Services Director does not understand how seniors must plan carefully so their funds do not run out, as she has a total yearly income of $222,499 a year. I have surveyed the surrounding communities for the cost of senior physical fitness classes, and they are: Coastline Community College is free, Irvine residents with a gold card is free, Laguna Beach is 66 cents per class, Costa Mesa is free. The canceled IBC class was $1.25 per session. Oasis fitness classes run from $3.42 to $17 per session. Next to the Newport Coast Recreation Center are hundreds of apartments and small condos and townhomes full of middle-class people. Not all of Newport Coast has a Kobe Bryant millionaire. If my husband and I enrolled in the Oasis class, it would have cost us $410 to $2,040 for one 12-week session. The canceled class for both of us was $120, 5 days a week for 12 weeks. We are not questioning or requesting any change for any class offered at Oasis, even though it's much more expensive than the other programs. But to stay healthy, we need a reasonably priced physical fitness program offered close to our homes for 5 days a week. Your Director of Recreation and Senior Services has done an excellent job of offering creative classes at Oasis. You are to be congratulated on creating a wonderful center there, and most of us enjoy its programs. But for many of us, it's extremely expensive, and one class per week will not keep us fit and keep us from getting a stroke. I am 81 years old, and I exercise every day. I struggle and ache, but keep going because I know to stop would create many health problems: loss of movements, strokes, heart problems, assisted living, nursing home, and a great cost to me and a great cost to your Newport community. I can bend over, clean my house, walk the dog, and volunteer. In fact, we're going to be on the start boats to do the starting of the Newport race at the Ensenada, and believe me, those captains will slit your throat if you don't do it right. And we're both going to be there all day. And that's volunteering for Newport Beach. I want to thank you for this class that you gave me, and thank you for the opportunity to keep myself healthy at 81. Understand we are only asking that class continue at Newport Coast Recreation Center with Irvine Valley College. Thank you.
Thank you, John. John, I know Joan's sort of the leader of this group, and so I let her go a little long. How many people are here from that class? I think there's probably quite a few.
Aren't they a healthy bunch of looking seniors?
Yes, they are. Not all of them actually are really seniors, I think, when I look at them, too. Very good. So let me, before we have a lot, maybe Mr. Kipp, would you like to respond to the situation here? I know Ms. Detweiler, I don't believe, is in the audience.
Sure. Being someone who fitness is important to me, too, I very much respect your membership in the class and your interest in the class. Just to provide a little bit of context, we set up the class initially because Oasis was going to be shut down. And the thought was to invite IVC and Irvine Valley College in and to provide that class with the thought that when Oasis was reopened, that would move back to Oasis. so that we could reprogram other uses of Newport Coast. I think if we were, all of us could go back to the drawing board, we would build more rooms at Newport Coast, given how much use that is getting. And that's a terrific problem to have, but it's still a problem. I would be happy to sit down with a couple of folks and with Laura and see what potentially we could resolve here, because again, I respect everyone's interest in staying fit and see what the options are, so I'll do that. But know that it wasn't done willy-nilly.
Well, I think that's a very good offer, David. I appreciate that, because I think it probably was not done maliciously, but it was done without fully appreciating what the value of that course to the people who participate in it. And rather than have a lot of people who want to come and share, and everybody can if you want to, say the same thing, I want you to know we sort of get it, and Dave has been assigned to sort of sit down with people and see what we can do to help that situation, because you are here. So if there's others who would like to come forward for public comment, but be apprised that we're going to make that step. Thank you, Joe.
My name is Robin White-Buttifish. I live at 30 Shandong, Newport Coast, a few blocks from the community center. And as a businesswoman, I've especially appreciated being able to get in, get out, and start my business day on my phone at 8 a.m. Something that would give them priority with the recreation director or you, because I think it's very simple to fix this. Very simple.
Thank you, ma'am.
Taken on the 29th, I sent the neighborhood youth and I wrote an email concerning this matter to all the councilmen, and Mayor Kerry was very nice to give me a quick response about it. And I just like to brought up a few points, and I read at the summer program of the community centers, and one thing.
And for the last 6 years, my husband and I walked from our home to the Newport Coast Community Center and been enrolled in the senior fitness class through
Mayor Curry, and City Council. My name is Bob Morris. My wife and I pay enough property taxes every year to buy a new car, but we can't because we pay our taxes.
In this gorgeous place, which I just love, and we get kicked out of our rec center. Some points were covered, so I was going to...
There you go. The key thing in government, you know, is to stop when you're ahead. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you so much for this opportunity. My name is Elaine. I'm a resident of the Newport Beach. I'm come here, as you can see, I'm in this class as well. I'm age of 53. So I'm represent the young group. I'm not a senior citizen yet, but I come here to this class because actually I was the board director of the Asian American Senior Citizen. I come this class to first for the observation, so I actually signed up for 1 day a week, and I fall in love with this group and the teacher and all the people that I see. So I signed up 5 days a week for a year already, and I see deeply to see that my classmates, make the, statement, and then I deeply to analyze this for it and feel like it. What they need is what they want. What they want is what they need. So please help us to say to this class and really enjoy for this class. And then actually, I also would like to know that if any help, so I'm actually volunteering for myself to serve for the senior, and to do in this class, I really feel that this is the present time.
Thank you, ma'am.
Library and Friends Bookstore, as fact-based guides, as math and science tutors, as museum docents.
Science instructor from the Rancho Santiago Community College District. I'm also a proud resident of Newport Coast. I've been a participant in the program for 6 years. I understand.
Well articulated. And you do have the commitment, Mr. Kipp, to sit down and see what we can do to address the situation. So thank you all for coming down.
Would you like to see our
Let me,
exercise routine? A demonstration?
Some other time, perhaps. Let us proceed.
Yeah, that's filming. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
Well, looks like it's full.
Yeah, I think so. I thought it was very well.
The guy with this,
Very well.
the city manager told me, I think, they're going to meet with John.
Yeah.
Their community center
That was
to
good.
teach the class. We have the option of going there.
So, John, what do you think? I'm filming. Talking. This is a filming, so you can talk.
I went to council meeting. Video. You need a little deal.
I parked here too. I never mind the spot like that, so.
What is our agenda?